Hello and welcome back to Study Island. In this training module, we will look at how to create a class using the Class Manager feature of Study Island. In order to perform this function, we must either be administrators of the Study Island program or teachers of the Study Island program. For this training module, I will be logging in as a teacher-level user. At studyisland.com, go ahead and enter your username and password and click Submit. Once your screen refreshes, click on the Class Manager link to the left side of your screen. Once on the Class Manager screen, you will have several options. You may add a new class to your Class Manager area, or you may edit an existing class. We will be going ahead to create a new class for this session. Note that there are instructions should you forget how to complete this task after our tutorial. The first step is to simply enter a title for your class. Once you've entered in your class title, click Next. On our next screen, known as the Class Properties screen, we will have several options. First, we will be able to edit the title of our class that we just gave, in case we've made a mistake or we've changed our mind. We will also have an area to select preferences for this class. Your administrator's responsibility is to set global preferences for your school. However, if an admin allows it, a teacher can actually go in and alter the settings to be more specific for their class. To do this, you will use the drop-down box and select Override School Preferences. There are several preferences that a teacher could choose to select. The first is Games. You will be able to select whether you would like games to be on, off during school hours, or on only if a student scores within a specific percentage. By selecting this particular option, you will be able to effectively control how the students in your class access games and the game option. For more information, feel free to click on the blue question mark directly to the right of the word Games in your Class Preferences section. Another option that you have to control is our remedial topics. Remember that our programs have special building block topics that allow a student to work on their particular level. When a student is struggling, they will be automatically kicked down to these remedial topics. You, as a teacher, will have the ability to select whether you would like these to be on or off. You may want to select off if you are planning to use Study Island as a formal assessment, or if you prefer your students to work only on grade level material. Our next preference allows us to determine whether or not we would like our students to be able to see the timer while testing in Study Island. While the timer counts up the time that a student is taking to complete a test, many students do find a little bit of test anxiety associated with any type of timer. For that reason, you will be able to hide the timer just by clicking No using the drop-down box. Other preferences that can be altered in the Class Preferences area are the ability to turn on and off the scratch pad for students and the multicolored highlighting options. Check out our tutorial on Interactive Test Toolkit for more information. If you don't have access to selecting your own preferences for your class, please discuss this with your administrator. Your administrator will be able to set these for you on the administrator page or allow you the freedom to select these for your class. Once you've selected your preferences, the next step will be to select your students. First, click on the maroon arrow next to the grade level to expand the list of students. Then, click on Select All. Note that you can look and see how many students are included by looking up at the Student Selected area. You'll also notice that when you've selected students, your grade level will turn yellow, indicating that you have selected students within this grade level. To deselect all, simply click on the Select All box again. This way, you will be able to see stats and work with assignments for just the kids that you need. Note that when you select a student, they too will turn yellow, indicating that you've selected them. You can hide your list by again clicking on the red or maroon triangle. It's even possible to select multiple grades to be in the same class. When I'm finished, I will click on Save to save my changes. When I'm ready, I will click Back to Class Manager to return to our main Class Manager screen. Note that now on my Class Manager screen, our new class that we just created is now listed under my existing classes. I can choose to add another new class, or I can choose to look at one of my existing classes and edit them. If I've made a mistake, or if I have a student that has moved out of my class, I can always edit this tutorial class by scrolling over to the right and finding the pencil icon. The pencil icon will allow me to edit a class. If I click on it, it will take me back to the very same screen, the Class Properties screen, and allow me to make changes to the class. To remove a student, I would simply click on the box next to that student's name again. Don't forget to save when you've made your changes, and click Back to Class Manager when you're ready. One of the biggest benefits of having classes created within Study Island is that it will make your school stats area much easier to manage. When you click on School Stats, you will now be able to pull reports using a smaller group list than your large grade levels. This will effectively help you to see just the stats that you are interested in. Another benefit of creating a class is that later you will be able to create class pages and assignments. Class pages and assignments allow you to directly link your kids to exactly what you want them to study within Study Island. Check out the tutorial regarding creating class pages and assignments for more details. Should you need help with creating a class within Study Island, simply click on your live support button to chat live with a support professional, or feel free to use the Help tab in the top right corner of your screen. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.